welcome to DIY Kids, where you're going to have a lot of fun making your own stuff. We are going to show you how to use some power tools and also give you some skills in woodworking. But in the end, it's all up to your creativity and imagination.
It's great to be here, Annelien. Let's get started.
Yes, so first we're going to make this little Pinocchio man, or a robot. It depends how you see it.
We're going to need blocks. They are for the head and body. And then we've got the smaller squares for the feet. And so also we've got beads for a nose. You can have 3 on top of each other to make a Pinocchio. And then we've got some washers for eyes. Then we've got a marker to make his small little smile on his face. And then of course thumbtacks for the buttons on his jacket.
For drilling the holes, we're using a drill with a drill bit that is 6mm and it's for wood. We're also using a sander just to smooth off and clean the wood a little bit. And then to attach the string to the body, we're using a tacker. And we're also going to use the glue pen. Now, what's about the safety, Regan?
Safety is always first. We gotta wear safety glasses. You've only got one pair of eyes, so keep them safe.
Good plan. Okay, and we will need a vise to secure the wood in here, that when you start drilling into it, it won't spin around. Now, when you're doing any DIY work, it's always a good plan to have an adult on hand to help you.
Because adults can do the hard work while I just smile and have fun.
Ah, we're going to see about that one, Regan. Okay, so the first thing, we need to drill a hole in here.
So we have to find the center of the piece of wood. You mark an X from corner to corner on the block, and in the middle of this cross will be you'll see the...
There's our center. Yes. Now we do the same with all the blocks, and then you can drill the hole. Now let's get the center for all the other blocks. I'm now going to drill the holes for the arms and legs, and take care that you don't drill too close to the edge, otherwise the wood might split. We need to clean the wood blocks now. We're going to sand it away, all these little marks. Now to do that, we're going to use this little sander. When you sand, you need to sand with these grains, the lines here on the wood. If you sand against it, it will make scratch marks. We've got 3 pieces of string here. One piece is for the body, to put the body together. The other piece is for the legs, and the other piece for the arms. So, Rian, put it through for us.
This is going to be tough.
Here's a good tip for you. You take a bit of masking tape and you put it right on the tip to make it nice and thin there at the beginning. Now push it through. Let's see how it works.
This is much easier.
So now put that through the other block as well. Just tack it there, not attack. Now you can choose. Do you want long orangutan arms or do you want short arms?
Let's go for the short ones.
So then we can, while we're on this side, someone do the leg. But now you see what the problem is, it does this. So we want to make sure that it stays exactly there. And for that, we're going to use the glue pen. Leg starts coming. Oh, that's enough. That's perfect. Now we have some glue in here that's got the glitter. So you got a fancy schmancy one here. Okay.
You can have 3 on top of each other to make a Pinocchio.
Oh, then it's got this long nose. So now you can start decorating.
This is going to be a bit hard. They call it a thumb tip, but I think you need more than just a thumb.
Like a hammer?
Yes.
Okay, so persuade it gently.
But at least I didn't get my thumb stuck in the Pinocchio.
Now you can paint it. You can make it any shape or color you want. and it can make it smile, frown, change the hair. Go have fun. Welcome back to DIY Kids. Today we're going to make a key rack. We all have keys or memory sticks, whatever that we need to hang in one place.
The first thing we're going to be doing is sanding.
When you sand, you need to sand with these grains of the lines here on the wood. If you sand against it, it will make more scratch marks. Before you start spray painting, cover the area with enough paper or newspaper or something, because you do get a lot of paint flying everywhere.
When you spray, don't spray too close, or else the paint starts to run. Always spray from the far end.
This really came out well. I think it looks beautiful, and what I like the most is that you can still see the grain of the wood. So it has a very nice effect, doesn't it? Now here we can try and put our letters on, and look how beautiful this will look. It really pops, I like it. But you know what? Let's try something different. We didn't spray it very well at the back. So let's take some sticky stuff and we stick the letters on here, and then we're going to spray it. So let it dry first, and then we can take the letters away. I wonder how it's going to look like. Oh, interesting. Now we're going to router, and when we router, you need to use your safety goggles. And it's always good to have an adult present, but sometimes the adult should rather do the routing. We are not going to clamp this piece of wood down before we router it. You can see we're using a non-slip mat, and that keeps your piece of wood from moving, and you have the freedom to move all around the edges with your tool. Your goggles, let me give it to you. Yeah. Now you see that it's made a frame for you. Regan, now it's up to you. You can now decorate to your heart's pleasure. What you do is you measure the length of your board, and then you divide it by 4. Okay, here you measure the whole length.
29.7.
So it's 297 millimeters. Divided by 4.
Well, 28 is 7. So shouldn't we make it 7, 7, 7, or wouldn't that work?
Okay, we give a bit more space on the sides, and then we sort the ones in the middle out. We're going to use these cup hooks. Now you can just push it in by hand, especially when you're using pine wood. But this is a bit of a hardwood that we're using. We're using a Meranti. So I advise you to rather drill with a 1.5 millimeter drill bit. Just a little hole. That will help you. I always pick up a lot of shells on the beach because I love doing that. Here's a great opportunity to use them, and you can glue them on there with a glue pen. You're working with very hot glue, so try and keep your fingers away from the glue because it really hurts. Eh?
Yeah, this one's actually a kid's safety one, so it'll burn, but it won't leave a burn mark.
Can I put it like this?
Yeah.
Or you want to turn it a bit in? Big drop, it's nearly on your finger again.
Yeah. There.
So go make your own one. You can paint it, you can make it any shape or color you want. So you go ahead, have fun.